Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Roy's Tie-Dye Sci-Fi Corner. This is going to be a very short but a preview episode of things that we're going to be doing. We were originally supposed to broadcast Something Wicked This Way Comes tonight, and that is episode number 242, by the way. But what we are going to be doing is we are going to be postponing it until next Sunday, which is going to be November 3rd, and that will be at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time because of the time differential. We have daylight savings time taking place next weekend. So anyway, just wanted to come on and, of course, welcome my good and old friend, the one and only Mr. Ross Amico.
Yeah, getting older by the minute, Roy. Do we actually just have 3 countdowns for a preview episode? What the hell is that? It's like we're 4 minutes into the show.
Ross, I missed this.
And you're gonna do? Are you gonna? You have an episode number here. Are you gonna overwrite this? And is this gonna be the? Or are you padding here again?
Oh my God, I needed a good laugh.
Right.
It's been a rough. But
All
anyway, I just want to say hi to everybody. We haven't been on for several weeks, folks, and I just want to say thank you to everybody. There's been a lot of family stuff going on, and there's folks out there now with my mom and everything. So thank you for the messages and the emails and just reaching out. It's very much appreciated. I've been trying to juggle a few things here and there, but it is what it is. But anyway, with that said, I thought it would be kind of cool just to have Ross and I just come on just to say hi to everybody, just let everybody know what's coming up. So yes, Ross, you are absolutely right. We were supposed to do this episode tonight, and we are going to be postponing that. However, just to let the folks know out there, this Wednesday, we are going to be on Mike and Mary Beth's show, which is Sci-Fi Distilled. We are going to be doing our annual crossover episode that we do for Halloween. And I think this, believe it or not, Ross, I think this is going to be our 5th one. And we are going to be on their show, and we are going to be discussing the 1948 film Abbott and Costello Meet Frankenstein. And I can't even believe that's a 76-year-old movie, but yeah, there you go.
And by coincidence, I just watched it earlier this month, so I got that out of the way. But, yeah, so we're going to do the costume thing, right?
Yeah, we are going to do the costume thing.
Are you setting me up, and I show up in costume, and nobody else is?
I got to figure out what I'm actually dressed as. I am not prepared for that. And I know Mike and Mary Beth will be dressed. In fact, if you're a Star Trek fan, and up in Ticonderoga this weekend at the original Star Trek original series set tour, they were doing Halloween up there. So, and Mike was Koroth, and no, I'm sorry, whatchamacallit? Oh my God, Mary Beth was Sylvia. She was dressed as Sylvia. And Kent was Koroth, and Mike was, I think he actually dressed as a X-Wing pilot, sort of as a nod to the Tomorrow's Yesterday episode. But anyway, with all that said, join us this Wednesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, Sci-Fi Distilled, and we will be on with Mike and Mary Beth to do our stuff. So just wanted to put that out there. So, you have any idea what you're going to get dressed as, Ross, or no?
Good night. No, I have no idea. I wouldn't tell you anyway if I knew.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
it's springing on you. The good thing about that show is they keep it to an hour, which is basically our setup time for a preview.
Nah, we'll be done. We'll be done in the next 8 minutes, Ross. But anyway. Hey, I just want to say hi to some of our folks that are out there. Randy Lee's joining us from Wisconsin. Thanks, Randy, for being out there. Colin is joining us from the UK. Welcome, Colin. Jerry's also joining us. Good to see you out there, Jerry. Jerry, I always forget where you're at, so please remind me. I think you're in New York, but let me know. Randy said, so what are you saying? Is something wicked this stay postponed? Yes, I am. Yeah, I'm definitely saying that. Brennan is joining us. Brennan is joining us from Massachusetts. Welcome, Brennan. Hi, hon. Sherry's out there joining us.
Nice, Sherry.
And Brennan's saying we won't get to see your Halloween costumes this year. Sorry to hear that, Brennan.
Well, you know, if you go to Mike and Mary Beth's show, you'll be able to see them. And the show will be archived. You know, they always archive their shows, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And actually, you know what I can do? I can actually broadcast their show. I can share it onto this show's page. So that way it'll be on. You can tune into our page to watch their show. So if you want
so you can simulcast. You can do it at the same time.
Yeah. It's possible.
So our humiliation will be doubled.
Yeah, there you go. Ross, I missed all the cynicism. I missed the bantering and the laughing.
Well, there you go.
So anyway, so just mark your calendars. We will be broadcasting on the show's page, or if you tune into Sci-Fi Distilled, you can watch it on their page, and that will be Wednesday night. And then the other thing I just wanted to say is Ross and I will be back to discuss finally Something Wicked This Way Comes, and that'll be next Sunday, November 3rd, at actually 7:30 p.m., not 7 p.m. 7:30.
So tune in at 8.
Ross is making up for lost time. Yeah, 7:30 p.m.
All right.
So there you go. All right. But so let me just make sure I got everything. Oh, Vince is out there. Hey, Vince. Vince is joining us from Stewartsville. Good to see you out there, Vince. And Colin saying Ross getting his Jersey Devil mask.
Tis the season.
Sherry saying Mr. Bantering. Lots of laughs. So, yeah. So, and on that note, Ross, how you doing? How's everything going on your end?
Oh, fine. No shows. Trying to watch Halloween movies. Seeing some concerts. Doing some work. So
just catching up on things.
Some freelance stuff. Oh, I can plug my talk,
please.
Now that we have an audience here, for people that don't ordinarily follow my Facebook page at Classic Ross Amico, I did a film music talk on October 8th at Princeton Public Library for the Princeton Symphony Orchestra, and I just reposted the link on my page today. So if you go to Classic Ross Amico, if you have an hour to kill, you can watch my talk at Princeton Public Library. Maybe I'll talk about some of your favorite composers. Maybe I'll enrage you with some of my opinions or insights or what have you. But
Ross, I could never imagine that happening. Never, ever.
No. I keep it pretty even. I don't go off on anybody too badly. But so if you're interested in seeing that, it's posted there, and you can watch the video.
Very cool.
Professionally produced. They made me look good. So must have been a lot of AI going on there.
There you go. And you know what I'm going to do, Ross? I am going to post that in the chat. And there's the link, folks. So if you can click on that, you can get to Ross. So
now you don't even have to go to my page.
Yeah. Well, and if you want to go to your page,
cut right to the chase.
There you go.
Yeah, that's. I'm glad I brought that up actually, because that was something I did this month.
I was sorry to miss that, but
new shows and things. Yeah,
it'll be cool to tune into that and catch that. So very, very cool. Thanks. And you had a nice audience for that too. I heard everybody was very receptive. So do you think you'll be doing anything like that in the near future again, or?
They ask me. There's talk that maybe in a season or two, maybe I'll come back and do something. I mean, not unknown. I mean, there's a specific thing that I would be able to talk about. Actually, one or two things, but we will see.
Gotcha.
I mean, I've done that kind of thing before for other groups. Just haven't been filmed.
Right.
Usually they're ephemeral. I do it and it goes out into the ozone. It's out there drifting. V'ger's going to pick it up and bring it back. Everything
does come full circle, they say.
Yeah.
So anyway, but yeah, I just wanted to make this quick, make it short, and just wanted to say thanks everybody for your patience. We missed the majority of October with the broadcast, but we will make up for it in November. We got some things that are planned, and yeah, there's a lot of good movies. And in fact, Ross, and I was trying to remember the title of it. The Christopher Lee movie is something I definitely want to discuss, even though we're going to cross over into a bit of November. Do you remember the title of that film?
Was it Count Dracula?
Yeah, I think that was it.
Yeah, so it's not a Hammer movie. It's just Franco.
Right.
So yeah, we had talked about doing that. Yeah, we kind of, for personal reasons, family and these things happen. We just kind of scrubbed a month where we usually load up the month with horror movies. So now we're gonna have like horror Thanksgiving or something. I don't know. Dracula for Thanksgiving.
There you go.
Brendan, just Franco lol. Yeah, we'll have to do 3 a week to catch up. Thanks, Vinny.
Good one, Vince. Vince has got your number, Ross.
You're gonna be chained in the basement like cat's paw. In the dungeon.
Look into the light, Ross. But anyway, so alrighty. Well, everybody, thank you for tuning in. And if you're catching this on the rewind, again, we will be on Mike and Mary Beth's show this Wednesday, which is the 30th of October. You can either watch on their show, or you can actually tune in here at Roy's Tie-Dye Sci-Fi Corner. We will be broadcasting simulcast. And then again, Ross and I will be back next Sunday, November 3rd, and that will be at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, because we will be having daylight savings time next week. And
oh my goodness! Oh, so we'll lose an hour, and then we'll
have we're going to gain an hour, Ross.
Oh, that's right. We fall back. Yeah, we'll gain an hour. I'll be in super cynical shape.
Yeah, so that's an extra hour we can actually do with the show.
That's good, because if we have it at 7:30, it's really 6:30.
Exactly.
So that'll be good, or something. No, or something like that. But whatever. Yeah.
Cool. That sounds good.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So just catching up on the comments.
I just hope it's let's see. I'm gonna watch this morning. Yeah, okay. So that's you did that this morning, right?
Yes, we did the second podcast for I guess I'll give the plug. So Warren and I have started doing a Space 1999 podcast in celebration of the 50th anniversary. We're going to do a episode a week, and it's going to be in the podcast format. So what's going to happen is we're going to do a few live shows where we'll actually be broadcasting, but it's going to be literally like on a podcast and where you would subscribe. So stay tuned for that. And again, we did Breakaway earlier this morning. So thanks for mentioning that, Brennan. Colin is saying ours have just gone back an hour. Yes, with the UK. So the UK is now, I think, 4 hours behind us, but then next week it'll go back to being 5. So they're an hour closer to us than we are. Mm. So yeah.
So of all the nights not to do the show.
Yeah, it's 11:30 there right now. So yeah, it's a 4-hour time difference instead of a 5. Yeah. So anyway, thank you, Ross. Thanks for jumping on, and I'm glad we could have our camaraderie flowing again. I can feel those juices, getting back and getting revved. I can feel your positive energy coming through. And my mom may be watching out there, so I just want to say love you, Mom. And I'm just glad to that you're doing everything that you're doing, and love you. And I want to say thank you to everybody. And as I always like to say to everyone, live long and prosper. And we will see you on Wednesday.
Yeah, that's right. We're going to simulcast it here, so it will be Wednesday.
Yes, it'll be Wednesday.
On Sci-Fi Distilled.
Yes, at 7 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time.
All right, which will be on this page.
Right. Which will be on this page as well as their page.
Exactly. Okay. All right. Very good.
All right. I think we got it covered. And have a good night, everyone, and have a wonderful week ahead.
Halloween.